Diddly-o, diddle up and down, diddly-o, diddle up and down, diddly-o, diddle up and down, diddly-o, diddle lay down, diddly-o, diddle up and down, diddly-o, diddle up and down, diddly-o, diddle up and down.
Is this, we're on. Alright, good. So, we have a little bit of a problem and we're in the troubleshooting mode. I have a fermentation chamber, fermentation on the way, temperature is quite low. The heating lamp I bought from Wish, surprise surprise, is not working the best. So I'm improvising and hope this is going to work. I've got a light bulb. I have a light socket right there. Yeah, so light socket right there. I'm going to hopefully get a light bulb in there. But the problem is light bulbs emit light. Yeast do not like light, and I want this to be a totally dark chamber, of course, fermentation chamber. So what we're doing, I have an old metal can, fancy spancy, Maxwell House. Hopefully it's not collectible, probably not. And I'm going to drill a hole right there abouts or so. Put the screw that I'm going to be drilling in through, slowly turn, right here or so. This is going to go over the light, and hopefully it'll emit a bit of extra heat that's going to gather from that light bulb on the inside. I'm doing it this way so I can easily take it off and replace the bulb when the bulb dies, and hopefully this will work a lot better than what is in place right now. But this is time sensitive, so here we go. She's dropped to 14.8. Not good. DEFCON 2. Alright. Okay, sometimes simple ideas work. I'm not sure if you noticed in the last video, but when I had the door open, this thing was dropped down to 14 degrees fairly quickly. One other thing I mentioned, or might mention, that I need to address as well coming up. I shouldn't open up this door, but here we go. Right now you can see in a very short span of time, actually you don't know the span of time, but it's only been like maybe 5 minutes. The temperature in the chamber jumped up, or in for the wort, jumped up by 2.7 degrees. I'm pretty impressed by that. I've had this thing on all night with that heat element. When I woke up, I was stressed out. 15 degrees, like what the heck. But anyways, that's working. I installed a fan in here, but I am going to be doing a smaller fan because what I had to use was well, I'll show you. 1 second. Mind the camera angle. I apologize, actually. You're right there. I wanted to check this out and make sure it's working. Okay, that's working a lot better. I'm probably going to get a bigger light bulb, just so that this is just an off and on kind of thing. I had just got a fan placed in the corner on the lowest setting that this guy has. A future modification, I'm going to, let's get the side back on this, sorry. I'm going to be making a little small mod on a computer fan. I have a few old computers around. A little bit of a computer geek, used to be, still am. But I'm going to be modding a computer fan I have here to be powered by a little USB block. And that's going to be placed up close to where I guess the new homemade heater I got made here is to blow around the heat, aiming it down, heat rises. So it should do a better job. But as you can see, temperature is being read correctly because having that door open, it dropped a couple percentages of a Celsius already, so that must be just like ambient interfering with the probe. So yeah, moral of this story: don't always trust Wish. It worked great from a hop spider. I got a decent hop spider for a decent price, but for regards of trusting it for things like this little guy here, which caused me grief, don't always believe it's the best option. I contacted support, letting them know, and just wanted to let you guys know. Beware. Okay. Talk to you in the next video. Okay. So we are set up. So right now I have a 40-watt bulb in there. If I see that the heat's not going to be working the way I want, boom, just add a bigger bulb. But I managed to find a sweet spot where the screw would go and this particular heating lamp would work. So here's the setup. You can see there's light protruding from the back here. But when the door goes in, that's going to be flush, and it should be very minimal light. I can fix that after. But for regards to getting this done and getting some heat back in this sucker, let's see how it goes. Okay, I'll keep you guys posted.